Let's talk about the first approach for UX, which is human-centered design. Now, in this approach, what actually we do is we focus only on our users, okay? So each user have different needs and different limits, memory limits or maybe physical limits. So we are going to take care of all these limits, and we are going to create an effective and efficient product that can satisfy our user, and it can increase the overall effectiveness or major task user going to do with your product, and they can easily do that task. Now, HCD was basically used in industrial plants and production plants where users need to check hundreds and thousands of items, and they were getting tired and sick. So what they did is they started research that how we can create our workflow so the users or our employees, they can be more effective and it is more easier on their physical limits. So this is all about human-centered design. We are going to focus on our users, primary users, and their needs and their limits, whether they are physical or mental limits. IDEO is an design agency, and they are working on human-centered design, and they are well known for this approach. So I'm going to show you their definition of human-centered design. IDEO's definition for human-centered design is that you are going to build a deep empathy with your people or with the primary users you are designing for. Then you are going to generate tons of ideas with sketches, with different wireframes. Then you are going to build upon these ideas and you are going to create working prototypes. Now, all these steps are almost similar in any user experience process. And in the end, what we are going to do is we are going to share our prototypes with the users and we are going to test them. And eventually, in the end, we are going to show our refined product to the world. These are the 4 steps that are involved in human-centered design. First, you are going to observe and research about what the user needs are. So user needs and their limits is our first focus. Then we are going to move on to idea generation and exploring different solutions. These can be tens or hundreds of solutions. Then we are going to refine and choose few of the solutions, and we are going to build prototypes or working dummy prototypes of those ideas. And then we are going to test with the real users to see how well our ideas are perceived by our users and how well this product will work in the real world. This is all about human-centered design. Now, in the end, I am going to share with you a human-centered design toolkit, which is free from IDEO. You can download it and you can use it. This is a field guide. It's a PDF document over here. You can see over here the field guide to human-centered design. You can download it and you can use it and you can read it. If you have any questions, ask me. I will be waiting for your questions. Let's move on to the next lesson.